Advantage is the outcome. Here is Castledine. He assesses his options and sprays one out, or tries to it. Used to first team football and now finds himself in the academy at Chelsea. West Ham playing out from left to right. Caelan Casey. What do you make of Caelan Casey, Mark? Of course, captaining the side.
I can only speak really, really hard. Well, I mentioned that the boots he's got on, they're the new Adidas Predators that I really liked. He presented me with a pair before the game in the box, which is very, very nice of him. So,
Chelsea continuing to dominate the ball. Castledine just touch and go there.
For that Castledine, he's played against him a lot. And he pops up in various positions.
Took that down nicely as he continues his run to that right-hand side. He's up against Skulls, but he manages to get room to whip it in.
Don't mind us playing out from the back, and no problem with it. The ball speed might have to increase. They've waited for the second pass, bang.
Time those challenges well, especially when you're coming from the back of a player. Chelsea just unable to get that final ball into the path of Silcott Dewberry, but it was a foul on Castledine, so an opportunity.
No, I don't want
defence. Here we can see potential opportunity. Backed. It's Williams, and it's a good ball in. Almost falling at the back post to Billy G.
If the two fellas at the back stick, one of them calls it, the other one leaves it, it's a tap-in. I mean, they've done us a favour by not communicating.
Back. Here is Williams, puts in another ball with his left. This time it falls to Castledine, and a brilliant save from Knightbridge. Alert keeping from West Ham's number 1 mark.
That cleanly with it, they're often the hardest ones, right in the corner. Stuck out an arm, good.
Struck it low into the ground, like we were saying. Here comes Sturge down this left-hand side. Robinson chases. Now it's offloaded.
He looked at it for about 20 minutes.
Well, I suppose we've become so used to seeing that. That's why red was mentioned. But Skulls, in the meantime, testing Castledine. Gets a corner on that far side.
The left-hand side, you know, either getting Ollie Scholes or even getting Regan in. We're getting down Chelsea's right quite, you know,
in the first half, so it certainly has opened up in this second.
Without a doubt.
Castledine trying to keep it under his spell, but Robinson gets the ball forward through Dylan Williams. Space to his right. Here is Castledine, puts a dangerous ball in. Stutter there to try and get a goal against his former side. Brilliant defence.
Only a brief glimpse of it.
Earthy just cutting it back there. Stutter.
I think he's had a good all-round job. I mean,
Castledine in the pocket.
Great ball from Castledine there, by the way.
Casey managing to Williams on this left-hand side. He gets on the end of it, whips it in with his left, and that's the closest Chelsea have got to goal all game. All coming down this left-hand side. And it was their number 10. Tried going to that bottom corner and couldn't quite execute it. Worrying signs there from West Ham, Mark.
Very similar to Sean's chance in the first half. You know, it's far from gone.
Obama just dropping deep to help out and pass it to Orford, who is then challenged, and it's Castledine.
Then we might be putting crosses in. It's a little bit too straight. Actually, if I'm honest, I haven't got a Scooby what they're going to do. Someone who doesn't come from East London, that means Divine's coming on the pitch. He looks like he's going down the shop to buy a paper. He could be a little bit more enthusiastic. He's walking like Donald Duck.
So would you rather see a bit more frustration showed from him, the fact that he's had to come off? Or
not frustration, a little bit more of movement, a little bit more of geeing themselves up. I mean, he's such a laid-back man. It's been excellent running. Everything that Chelsea's done that's done well has come from him. Here's Regan, our loud man.
The equaliser coming. Swire just unable to try and pull the trigger there. But back to the question, Mark.
Joe's been
stutter.
Yeah, the second half Ronnie Starter has really, you know, he's been excellent.
He's grabbed the game by the scruff of the shoe in his mouth.
I thought you'd give a VAR sign then.
Yeah, it did look like that. Yeah, it did look like that.
VAR, no penalty.
Is VAR at Rush Green? That would be pretty cool if so, but considering it's not at any other ground apart from those in the Premier League, you'd assume not. But here is their number 10, Leo Castledine, up against Knightbridge, who's had a brilliant game. But can Chelsea make it 2? He gets a hand to it. We said he could potentially save it. It would be one of those nights. You said that, Mark. It looked like for a split second he did just that.
To be fair, it was a well-taken penalty. He got a big, strong hand to it, Jacob. Yeah, I mean, if anyone can feel aggrieved tonight, he's a bit unfortunate there. It was a good pen and he did get a good hand to it.
Was a very good penalty. Just after it hit his palm, you thought that Knightbridge managed to keep it 1-0, but it was so powerful. It went into the roof of the net, and Chelsea are looking like winners here now.
Yep, yeah, they are. If I'm honest, he has had an excellent second half.
Well, Swire gets us off underway.
Probably the best player on the pitch, closely followed by Jacob Knightbridge. Said it right then, so you've
Well done.
educated me.
So,
But it was a good competitive game.